Waterfowl hunting is awesome, but it's even more wonderful with the dog there to share it with. For me, it's not complete without the retriever. That's one reason why we do what we do. There's just something about the dog being there that matters.
Hey, what's going on?
Where are you? Are you almost here?
I just passed Lodge Corner. Just about there.
Alright. Perfect. Alright, we'll be ready for you. There's some girls sitting here waiting on you.
Well, I'm ready to see them
Pretty
too.
good.
When I'm at school in Fayetteville, it's just not, there's something off, kind of. It's not home to me, but when I am coming home, it's just wonderful because I'm back with these dogs. I'm back, I feel like I'm where I belong, and it's just it's like magic down here. Everything fits together, and the land and the atmosphere and these dogs, I couldn't want anything more. When I'm coming home, I want to go hunt. I think half the fun, most of the fun actually of hunting is watching the dog, and I love it. And when that's not there, you know, you just kind of lose part of the spark about hunting.
Our whole family's close, and they hunt, and they are together all the time, and it's just a wonderful little corner of the world over there. And Mellie's been, grown to be a large part of that for the family.
Well, he calls me 5 days later. John, you know, I know you're not looking for a dog, but I happen to have a litter, and they're all spoken for, but I can get the female back if you want her. Well, that was the 22nd of December. And I have a pretty good history, a track record of having surprises on Christmas morning. So on December 23rd, I take off without my family's permission or knowledge and go to Oxford and pick up this little black dog, bring her home.
I got up out of bed and walked into the den, and there was a black Labrador Retriever puppy with a red ribbon around its neck. And in my opinion, that is the ultimate perfect present, is a black Labrador puppy with a red ribbon. And I just went and picked her up, and I thought, you're gonna be my special little dog. And that's exactly what she's been.
When I get back from class and she's been in the house all day, I like to take her out and work her and let her go after the bumper and just retrieve and have fun and enjoy the off season when she's not hunting. Heel. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Good girl, Melly. Good girl. Good girl.
I feel like with our previous dogs, everybody's kind of had their dog. And, you know, that dog went with that person. But with Melly, she brings us all together. And Melly is everybody's dog.
She's always going to be in a good mood. You know, she's always, unless she's going to be asleep or something, she's going to be up having fun, looking for somebody to mess with, looking for somebody to get attention from.
Everybody had their own very special relationship with her. And, you know, she had something different with everyone, but something unique. And that's what made her so great, is because she could go to my brother or my dad or my mom, and they each had their own just wonderful bond. And with my mom, you know, her little baby, you know, follows her in the kitchen. With my brother, you know, we'll go play outside. We'll, you know, go ride in the truck or something. And with my dad, you know, he's usually hunting with her. You know, she knows he's the master.
It's really special to see my dad's relationship with the dogs and how he treats them and how they're like, you know, they're his right-hand man. You know, they're always there. They're going to do what he says, and they're going to go get the ducks. But then again, he's also there to love them, and they're going to love him, and they're going to love us. And that's really special to me.
Well, a dog only wants to make you happy. The whole point of owning a dog is a companion. And she's a member of our family, just like all of our dogs have been. And it's amazing how this dog will just sit and look at you and want you to touch it and want you to love it.
Melly's favorite is probably Mary Jane. She kind of spoils her.
My brother says that from the very beginning, like, I took her and I spoiled her, and I was like, hey, you know, I'll be the one that you can come to, you know, I'll be your special buddy. But and so nobody else really had a chance to bond with her, but I think everybody did.
Good girl. Good girl.
Hardly Able is probably the most special place in our family out of anywhere. We spend every winter, every fall down here.
Hardly Able has been a continuous duck club since 1947. There were 6 farmers out here on the prairie that bought this land. And the legend was that they were either hardly able to make the payment or they were so old they were hardly able to go hunting. So they became known as the Hardly Able Boys. And it has persisted. Now it's real important to us.
it's really been special to see me and my sister grow up, and how hunting and how the dogs we were around, how they affect what we do and how we hunt.
I feel incredibly blessed to have been able to grow up in the Arkansas Delta and everything that comes with that. And I do miss being able to just be in this area. I love Southeast Arkansas. I love the flat ground, and this is home to me, and I can't wait to get back.
We've had 17 people spend the night here. We've had 27 at one point for Thanksgiving dinner.
And of course they love the dogs being around here. That probably makes the whole thing, is all the dogs. The past 3 black Labradors we've owned are buried in the backyard right over here. And that's really, really special thing. 3 generations all right here, because, you know, the dogs, we can't really tell it, but they love this place just as much as we do. So when my dad first got black labs, he named them, he registered their names. Hardly Abel's Katie's baby, and Hardly Abel's baby's Princess. Katie was the first black lab, baby was the second, and Princess was the third and final from that lineage. And it's just been it's such a special place to him that that's what he had to name it. You know, it's really just a deep history of that. And when we were arguing about what we should name Melly, he of course fought for Hardly Abel's Melanie or something like that, you know, wanting to keep it going. And we said, well, you got to remember that this didn't come from this line. This is something different. We're moving on from that. And so we came to the decision to make it Sporting Life's Miss Melly.
I have been hunting without Melly, and I won't say that it was miserable, but I do not want to hunt without Melly again. I definitely have got to have her with me. Sometimes, you know, I've been hunting with friends and they'll have their dog, and bless its heart, they can't get it together. And I'm like, if I just had Melly with me, this would be wonderful. And it would work. This would work if Melly was here.
This is a very dog-centric camp. You know, we don't mind dogs coming in and sleeping with you on the couch and sleeping on the couch with me, because that's kind of why we're here. So we don't have a whole lot of rules about dogs being on the furniture or anything. I've been in a lot of camps when you're not supposed to have a dog in the room. I've probably not been invited back to some of them from time to time, but that's okay too. Atta girl. Hunt it up. Dead bird. Dead. It went under, didn't it?
No, its feet sticking up in the air right next to her. There. No, she's right on top of it. Right there.
Hunt it up. Dead bird. Dead. Go see if you can help her.
It's probably caught up underneath the ice.
All right, y'all come on back. We'll look for it in a minute. I saw it go under the ice. I know what you're talking about. I thought that here she found it. Good girl. Good girl, Melly. Good girl. Good girl. she is a pretty much perfect family dog. She'll do everything that I want her to do. And now she has come into her own over the last 3 or 4 years as an extraordinary retriever.
When I'm coming home, I want to go hunt. I mean, it's a lifestyle to us. I can't imagine my life without it. And like the people that I've met at school, and I'm thinking, well, what do y'all do when, you know, you're not in school? Because this is all we do, we hunt. And this is all I've ever known, and I hope that I'll be able to continue that.
Hunting with Melly compared to other dogs, she is very attentive when she's hunting. She's always looking for ducks in the sky, you know. If I don't see the ducks working, I'll look at her and she'll know right where they are. I'll just follow her eyes and she'll be looking at the ducks. And that's something that I've been able to do, and she's always done that her whole life. She'll find them and follow them all the way in, which is really cool that she knows what the objective is and knows what her job is, which is really cool thing about her, that she can do that.
To have a dog do its best, it needs to be disciplined. It understands the rules and understands when those rules can be broken. And I think that she does that very well.
Well, I worked really hard from the very beginning. I wanted a dog that she and I were just inseparable, and I was determined to make that happen, and it did with Melly. And if I could have every dog like her, I would.
Yeah, they're part of you. You know, I know that dogs are part of our life. They don't live as long as we do, and it's an evolution of dogs, and that's a real hard thing because they can become so attached to you. But we'll probably have some progeny of Melly.
This is my little creature to take care of, and she makes me want to be the best that I can to take care of her, and so that she loves me and has a respect for me. And I feel like if I give my dog the best that I absolutely can, they'll give that to me in return. And we have a mutual respect and trust for each other. If my dog trusts me more than anything, then she can perform and be her very best. And I feel like if I work on that relationship with Melly, then it'll just turn her into even more of a phenomenal dog.
She never misses a blind retrieve because she'll see all of them fall, and that's really cool to see. You know, she'll break the ice. She's tough when she has to be, but it wears her out. You know, when she comes back into the camp, you know, she knows she deserves a nap, so she'll go curl up on the couch or in a bed or wherever she can find a spot and take a nap, because she earned it. And you know, that's what she's supposed to do. She makes us happy, and so she's going to go make herself happy, get herself some beauty sleep, and then go play around some more.
For this week's training tip, we're going to talk about trying to emulate volleys. Nothing we found can prepare a dog any better for a volley than Versa Launcher by a retriever trainer. Whether you buy 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 or 6, it's a great system. split it up with your buddies, but do your dog a favor and go out and get you one. It's a great way to imitate volleys. That's the biggest thing, or one of the biggest advantages of having one. Also, obviously, you can do split doubles with them. You can run triples with them. There's a ton of things you can do. You can have burst launchers spread around the field. You can shoot up to 6 different ones. There's no end in sight what you can do with a burst launcher. Thank y'all for watching this week. For more training tips and techniques, go to retrieveruniversity.com.